All right, party people, welcome. Happy Monday! I got my Gorilla Mind energy drink. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little loud in my headphones right now. Uh, let's turn this down just a teeny bit. Yeah, that's a little better. I can hear myself. Hope you guys are having a good one. Hope everybody had a great week. Let's get things fired up over here, shall we? We're about to dive in to some code, but before we do, let's work on this. Let's work on this. Let's go. Work. Nope. That is not what I wanted. Wait, well, what is that? What's going on over here? Oh, wrong plus sign. There we go. There. That's what I want. Alright, let's grab... There we go. That's what we want. Alright. Slide this bad boy up here. Throw it down there. Alright. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to the Quai log. Man, we're approaching 100 episodes now. It's pretty crazy. Today, we'll be diving in to... I don't know, what's going on out there? What's going on there? We made some good progress on the DAO launcher last week, guys. So, we're definitely going to pick up where that left off. Like usual, guys, make sure you're signed up for Kipper.money. Feel free to say hi in the chat. We'll be handing out some free Quai to... I mean, we pretty much give it to anybody at this point. I just need your X handle. Because that's how we do around here. Super easy to go get signed up at Kipper.money, folks. I say this all the time. The OGs know what I'm talking about. But Kipper.money allows me to send you Quai directly on X. Peer-to-peer tipping on X used to be Twitter. Got some money flowing. Ooh, I'm slacking. I gotta get back on this board. Who are the top tippers right now? I'm still king of the 7-day. Slacking on the 24-hour though. Look at Pavel go. Pavel's killing it. Let me show you how easy this is, folks. First of all, you just sign up at Kipper.money. You log in with your X handle. Make sure you have a Pelagus wallet. Go download the extension, and then all you gotta do is like a post, and then boom, you're sending out Quai. Just like that. What up, 0 Day? Mahalo, my friend. Kate O'Neill. Learning more about... Oh, he doesn't have an account. Well, don't worry. His tips are waiting for him. McKelly. Kelly's on freaking fire right now. What's going on here? Refresh. Did I just get logged out? I just got logged out again. Let's try this again. Alright, we're logged back in. Let's refresh. Alright, there you are, McKelly. What the heck is going on? Let's try this. Invalid transaction parameters. What? Did I just break my Kipper wallet? What's going on here? Settings. Tipping with likes. Custom amount. I sent one tip out. 0 Day got a tip. No. No, doesn't like Michele. Cade? No, no dice. What about this guy? Whoa. What is going on? Here, let's ask the community. Is Kipper working for anyone else right now? Is it just me? Am I on the right wallet? Maybe that's my problem. 09B. Hold up. Wow, what a freaking Monday. Yeah, we're on the right wallet. It keeps asking me to log in. What the dealio? What the dealio? Log in? What the dealio? What the dealio? Hold up. Let's try this again. Refresh. Okay, it says I'm logged in. Like. There we go. Tipping working. My session must have been jacked. Alright, anyways. That's how easy it is to tip over here at Quai Network, guys. I just like, and the tips go up. The Quai gets sent. So, swing by, say hi. We got 5 Quai for each and every single one of you who say hi in chat here. Help us reach 1,100 followers too. If you do that, we will be giving away a Quai branded Tangent wallet. Check it out. Gorgeous. Gorgeous wallet. AIOB, what's up? QMQM. I bet you wish you had one of these bad boys. Let me know if you do. Otherwise, I'm talking on my butt. But spread the word, folks. We got to get more people in here. Here you go. AIOB in the house. Boom, boom, boom. That's how you do it, folks. It's that easy. It's that easy. You just have to have, like, you know, a good session. For some reason, my session was all jacked up. Been making a lot of changes to my desktop lately, so I'm gonna blame something besides me. It's not me, it's my browser. My browser's all messed up. But yeah, this is how easy it is, folks. Make sure you're signed up at kipper.money. In other news, we are making some good progress on the DAO launcher, folks. Some really good progress here. Let me fire up the server. We'll get the window. Oh, I did it again. We don't want that one. Yes, don't want that one. Here we go. Wrong plus sign. Freaking amateur hour over here. Gosh. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Satellite radio. The DAO ship app. In other news, we now have a GitHub repo as well. Where is... There it is. Boom. Alright. Let's make this smaller. Boop. Boop. There we go. Alright. We'll zoom in one more time here so you guys can read this a little bit easier. And then we have the actual app up and running over here. So let me get that fired up. Click the right plus sign this time. There we go. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. There we go. DAO ships up and running, guys. This thing is working. Last week we were able to successfully launch a DAO. We've made a bunch of other changes since then as well. So right now, you'll notice we got the icons up. That's beautiful. I don't have any DAOs with this account, so I need to switch accounts here. Let's do that. Go to address 1. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we got this test out here. It's got 2 members. If I go to the members page here, we can set our own profile. I think I was using Gravatar, free avatar URL. So I can show you how this works. Let's generate. That's a good one. I like that one. So we'll snag that. We'll go to members. We'll update our profile. We'll call this one Bob. And here's his avatar URL. Brief bio, avatar. Boom. Sign that. And check in on the indexer. Oops. Is the indexer even running right now? Oh, I don't think it's running. Let's try this. There we go. Alright. So the indexer is up and running. Let's refresh this. There's Bob. There's Bob. Looks like the delegate shares button isn't working so well. That's overflowing. Let's make some notes here. On the members page, the delegate shares element overflows. It should wrap on smaller screens. Alright. Anyways, so that's Bob. Right. Let's see here. Let's give Alice an icon here. Just so we can work through this. So Alice. What's Alice's icon gonna look like? That's funny. Let's give Alice a pink one. Or purple, that works. There's Alice. Set profile, sign that message. Boom. So these are effectively emitting events on chain that the indexer is picking up. So that's how that works. What up, Don Prelo? Glad to have you. We gotta get you hooked up to some Quai. Thanks for swinging by. There you go. New index posted. Boom. Now when I refresh, there's Bob and Alice. Alright. There you are. There you are, Don. Abdul Ghaffar. We got you hooked up here. Dig the avatars. Dig the avatars. There's 5 Quai for you, man. Get it. Get some, folks. Get some. You guys rock. You guys rock. All right. Let's see here. Where else were we? We don't have any proposals. We need to add a member. We also have this test token here that I've been playing around with. So that's handy. We have 2 navigators for onboarding, but honestly, this one's broken. So I need to remove this at navigator and re-add it. But first, let's just demonstrate a simple proposal for adding a new member here. Let's do membership. And let's get Carol added here. Copy Carol's address. We'll get Carol added here with, let's give her 50 shares. Why not? Add Carol by governance, cause she's the bee's knees. No expiration or rationale. Let's submit the membership proposal. We are automatically sponsoring this because we have enough shares per the DAO's configuration. So that should go through. What up, Dan? Welcome to the chat. We'll get you hooked up. There you go. There you go. Dan's stacking. Dan, the man. King Dan, the man with the mining plan. Alright. So the proposal is in. It's in voting, so we'll go ahead and vote yes on this. We should watch that update when the indexer picks it up. Looks like head fake. Head fake. Oh, no, we want to. Oh, I can share a reason. Let's skip. I don't want to post a reason. Nice. All right, so 1 yes vote in. Let's switch back to Bob and vote yes. Let's check this out. Let's try this UI here. Share reasoning, optional. Wow. Doesn't hold focus. Wow, that didn't work. Alright. On the vote reasoning modal, focus keeps getting stolen, so I can't type my reason or submit. I type 1 character and then the focus is stolen. Alright, we got some minor UI tweaks here. Cool. Alright. So 2 votes. We like Carol. We're gonna vote her into the DAO. We're gonna give her 50 shares. We got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds before voting ends, and then let's check the settings here. So if we look at the voting period is 5 minutes. Grace period is 1 minute. The proposal offering is 1. So for folks who don't have the sponsor threshold of 1 share, they will have to submit 1 Quai to get their proposal submitted. That doesn't mean that they don't need their proposal sponsor. They still need their proposal sponsor. This is kind of like anti-spam method for, you know, larger DAOs that have a large number of small shareholders. Right? So that's the idea there. We have 2 tokens here. You can see those contract addresses on chain. In the treasury, we don't have any Quai, so we actually need to onboard somebody through this onboarder navigator here. So the onboarder navigator basically allows you to purchase shares to become a member and participate in governance. The mode is fixed price. 1 Quai will give you 1 share. So let's switch to address 4 here. Address 4. And let's try to mint 5 shares. What happens here? Sign! Alright. Wait for that to go through. We gotta come up with a name for this member. Successfully onboarded. Let's watch the indexer pick it up. There it is. Indexers pick it up. Now I go to members. We see this member here with 5 shares. What's this guy's name? Let's give this guy a name here. Let's first we gotta give him a cool avatar. Let's call him let's call him Earl. Earl. There you go, Earl. You now have an avatar once this post goes through. Nice, post indexed. We can refresh this page and Earl's got 5 shares. Can Earl vote? No, voting is ended. The grace ends in 20 seconds. Nice. So we're about to onboard Carol. Looks like everybody voted yes. So that's rocking and rolling. Everything's working pretty smoothly here right now. We have a few minor UI tweaks we gotta make. No biggie there. What I really want to test is this ERC20 Tribute Navigator. So if we look here, I think it's address 5 has 300 of these test tokens. So we're going to try to buy 300 shares. Costs 1 test token per share. In production use cases, this allows you to onboard folks or sell shares with, like, say, Wrap Chi or USDT or USDC or whatever other token you'd like besides the Quai Network native token. If you go to the treasury here, you will see we have a guild token balance now of 5 Quai because Earl bought 5 shares with that 5 Quai. We can open this treasury in Quai Vault, and if we connect our wallet, we see this wallet actually has a balance of 5 Quai. Okay, these 2 owners were the initial owners of the vault. This is the configuration we selected when we launched the DAO. All this is like totally configurable, but just to demonstrate, there are now 205 TDAOs and 0 TDOUT. But yeah, so now if we go back to proposals, this proposal is ready to go. Anybody can process a proposal that's ready to be processed. So we're going to go ahead and process this. And then Carol should be onboarded into the DAO. Nice. Proposal processed. Okay, but no shares were minted. Yeah, Carol is not a member. Alright, we got a breaking issue here. So, That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. We gotta make sure that works. So, let's do this, folks. Let's go back to the code here. Should probably make this a little more readable here. Alright. I just processed a membership proposal, but only the proposal was processed. The member wasn't minted shares or given delegation over their shares. Let's verify process proposal is collecting and using the proper information when submitting the transaction. Alright. First hurdle. First hurdle. Meanwhile, we'll get ready for the next test here. We'll have... Who am I connected as? Is it address 5? Address 4. Okay, so... Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Add Carol round 2. And we'll call this Carol is address 3. Amount, let's give her 50. And submit membership proposal. Sign. Vote yes. Okay. Yeah, we still can't do that. That's broken. Let's go back to Bob. We'll have Bob vote yes. Bam. 2 votes. And let's have Alice vote yes. Everybody votes yes. Nice. Oops. That's still... There we go. There we go. Alright. Alright. Process proposal call requires the exact same proposal data bytes that was submitted. Let me trace where this comes from in the UI. So it uses proposal data from the index data. Let me check what proposal data actually contains from the indexer. Stores it. More important, check with proposal encoded. The data match, but action. Alright, these match, same encoding on both sides. look in the database to see what the indexer stored for the following proposal. Additionally, we just did this again for a new proposal. Proposal. Alright, so we're gonna feed Claude two URLs here. First one is this one, and this one. Oops. What did I just do? Weird. Weird. Paste. So, Claude is clotting.
Refresh the feed. Same old noise. Same old takes. Same small voice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Clock hits 8, I'm back online. Thumbs on fire, timeline grind. Every thread, another chart. Every reply, another part. They're all scams. Caps, never.
Both of these are vault configuration issues, not front-end bugs. The contract. Okay, so it looks like alright. So looks like we didn't deploy this DAO successfully. Didn't get added to the vault? What? So we have this one open. So no. No, that's correct. Copy. No, the vault has the correct multi-send call only address whitelisted. And unless we changed how we launch DAOs, the DAO ship should already be a module on the vault. This is the vault. Yes. Exec transaction from module. It should all work. Now it's simulating to find out what's going on here. Alright. Meanwhile, is this thing ready to process? This thing's ready to process. Might as well. Process! Alright, that one went through. Yeah. The indexer processes the proposal, but none of the actions actually take. What's going on here, guys? What's going on here, guys? This was literally working this weekend. Oh, yeah, it definitely needs it to be a call.
Parameters, blue check Walker with the brain on pause, talking like an expert, never read the clause. I'm signed in, signed up, signed message verified. While they chase memes, I just chase throughput and finalize. I'm in the crypto trenches, fingers on the keys all day. They throw shade from the benches, but they can't touch what we lay. Best chain, best game, let the world come see. You can talk your talk online, but you can't outbuild me. They yell flipping this, flipping that every other week. Pumping up a ticker, they don't even fully speak. Tell them
Man.
research, they reply with a gift. I reply with a white.
Claude's going deep on this one. Let me check the process proposal on chain. That's what's up.
Just stats on the screen, real ones in the chat, keep them input clean. They clap for a slogan, I'm watching the code. They stuck in the thread, I'm running the node. I'm running the node. I'm running the node. Running the node. Blue light face, scrolling through the noise at 2 a.m. Pin thread, case made, white paper, open light.
What are you doing, Claude? The DAO ship proxy points to implementation which matches the new singleton, so this is the hardened contract. The code should have... The multisend is executing in the vault's context and calling back to the DAO ships. Multisend pack data has the DAO where it has DAO ship address. Tuning bytes packed. Do we need a gas multiplier? Oh great, we got spammers on my X thread. No, spammers on Twitch, just me. No, in my X thread, whoever the heck Manpo is. Interesting project, man. Alright, did we run out of gas? That's the question. That's the question. Did we run out of gas? Let's try this again, y'all. We shouldn't have run out of gas. This worked in the past. Let's try a new proposal. Add Carol, round 3. Third time's a charm? $50 shares. Submitting membership proposal. Okay, submitted. Vote yes. No post reason. Transaction confirmed. Switch to Bob. Vote yes. Sign. All right, 2 votes. Screw it. Let's get a 4th one in here, or a 3rd vote in here. Vote yes. Vote is in. Boom. All right. Let's let Claude know where we're at. Okay, just submitted and voted on the following. Alright. What are DAOs called again? What do you mean? What do you mean, Christopher? Decentralized autonomous organizations? Is that what you mean? Alright. I guess we wait and see. We'll see. We'll check back in a second. Be right back, folks. Okie dokie, a minute and 10 seconds left. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry, Christopher. This one is called Test DAO. Test DAO 0. So when you set up a DAO, you can give your DAO a name. Hopefully that answers your question there. Alright, grace period. 36 seconds. Yeah. I think DAO ships. I mean yeah, we're going with DAO ships. Alright, this is ready to process. Are we ready? Are we gonna do this? Oh, it's not quite ready. Let's try it now. There we go. Processing proposal. Will it process? Transaction confirmed. There, that worked. Okay. Interesting. Was not having this issue before. So now if we go to members, we should have a fourth member here. Yep. There she is. There's Carol. Okay, let's switch back to Carol. Let's give Carol an avatar here. There's Carol. I like that one. Set profile. Carol. Sign. All right. That's interesting. This was not happening prior to the upgrade. So let me just drop a note for Shakara here. Alright. FYI, Shakara, I'm not sure why, but I'm having to manually increase my gas limit again on Orchard for certain transactions. This wasn't the case prior to Orchard upgrade. These are slightly complex transactions. DAO, Vault, Delegate Call, Multisend, DAO, but it was working prior to upgrade. Okay, well, solved that one. Let's refresh this. There we go. Carol's got her 50 shares. Let's fix this delegate UI real quick. What's my note here? Let's copy that and have Claude suck on that. There we go. So that should be wrapping now. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. So Carol, just to demonstrate, we want Carol to be able to delegate her votes to someone she trusts to vote for her. So we're going to have her delegate her votes to Bob. Let's try this. There we go. Check the indexer. Transaction confirmed. Boom, delegate changed. So now when I refresh this page, boom, Carol is now delegating. She has 0 voting power. And Bob now has almost 60% voting power. Christopher's asking some questions here. Oh man, Christopher, I missed your prior messages. Let me fire up Twitch. I gotta be able to read these. Sorry, man. I'll log into Twitch here. Let's go with this. Is that the right one? There we go. Alright. We gotta mute this. When you make a unique org, it's like a mothership or given a unique name, be on its normal one, some good old DevRel. Can new members of a DAO automatically join if they hold the correct NFT? Yes. That is a navigator that I am planning on building. So in the future, there will be an NFT gated option for people to automatically join DAOs. Absolutely. And we're gonna have a bunch of options here. So along with these onboarding navigators here, can you see this? We got the onboarder navigator. This is purchasing shares with Quai. We also have an ERC20 tribute navigator, so basically purchasing shares with tokens. This has been reconfigured to accept the permit standard. But in the future, yes, there will be an NFT navigator. which you can also whitelist, so only certain people with NFTs. We should also have that ability on the onboarding navigators as well. But right now, I need to test the new ERC20 navigator. So first of all, I gotta disable this one. So we gotta make a new proposal to disable this, disable old ERC20 tribute navigator. And I don't have any voting rights anymore as Carol, so I have to pay some Quai to submit this proposal. Since I delegated away all my shares, somebody needs to sponsor this proposal. So let's go to Bob. Let's sponsor it. And then as soon as that's sponsored, we'll be able to vote on it. Vote yes. Sign. Yeah, navigators are basically, you know, features or extensions to the base DAO. We have a decent roadmap for our navigators here. We got plans for budget navigators, time lock navigators, NFT gates. What are some of the others? Signal voting that doesn't have to go through governance. All those cool things. So we have a decent list of navigators that we'll be building out, and once we get everything buttoned up here. So did I actually vote? Yeah, I did vote. Okay, let's have Alice vote on this one. Post reason. That thing is not working either. Might as well work on that. On the vote reasoning modal, focus keeps getting stolen, so I can't type my reason or submit. I type one character and then focus is stolen. Our countdown. When the modal is open, we should pause the tick. Christopher just passed a proposal with ATX DAO this last weekend, and he digs what we're building. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I'm actually curious, like what, like is ATX DAO using like a custom app for their DAO? What does ATX DAO use? Snapshot. Interesting. I've heard of that. And then an amalgamation of band-aids. Heard. Wonder if I can search for ATX DAO on Snapshot. There it is. Nice. Nice. Yeah, this is interesting. Got 100% yay on Christopher's proposal here. Here, we can actually look at it. As ATX DAO continues to grow, we need to formalize the operational roles that keep our community running. Weekly meetings leader, social event planner, social media manager. Nice. Good work, man. 100%. Way to coordinate. Some good cat herding there. Oh. Broken. Let's see if this works. Nope. Gotta fix that. Pass before its deadline. If you know, you know. Yeah, so with DAO ships, you can actually set your deadline per proposal. But if you don't set it, it's actually 2 times the voting period plus grace period. Alright, is this working now? There we go. Alright. Who can vote on this thing? Oh, nobody can vote. It's already past the voting. That is a quick voting period. We're testing, folks. We're testing. Alright, we gotta disable this navigator, launch a new one, and then try to onboard. We'll call him Rick. We'll onboard Rick through the ERC20 navigator and make sure that works. I'm excited. I'm excited. I would like the permit method is key here. Definitely want to be able to make this as efficient as possible. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright, now this is never 100% accurate because the blockchain usually takes a second to update. Come on, blockchain. Oh, am I not a member here? No, I'm a member. There we go. Alright. Just need to give the blockchain a second there. Alright. Let's watch the indexer. Make sure this processes. Navigator set. There we go. Alright, so that's golden. Okay, navigator disabled. Now if we go to navigators, we can see this custom navigator is disabled here. So now we need to propose a new navigator. Let's go to navigators. Let's add a navigator this way. Let's do your C20 tribute navigator. We're going to use this token. Copy that. Paste that. 1 token per share. Yeah, we'll just do that. So first we deploy it. Deploy. Now we need to propose the register. Automatically set up, new navigator as the manager, and submit navigator proposal. Now when we vote, we should be able to set a reason here. Vote yes. The proposal process. Okay, there's a proposal. Alright, that took a second. Vote yes. Alright. Sign. Let's see if this vote reason actually works. Alright, let's say this. Nope. That still isn't working. This. Let's just post that. Let's see what happens. Alright. Do we have any vote reasons submitted? New post indexed. Vote reason. This person. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we got a couple things to work on here. First of all, let's Let's keep voting on this. Vote yes. And let's tell Claude. Okay, the focus is still being stolen. Also on the list of vote reasons on the proposal page, we're not displaying the member info like we are on the members page. Yeah, we wanna try and fix this. Yeah, alright, it's working on that. Meanwhile, let's vote yes. I've already voted. Cool. Let's get Bob's vote in here. Voting ends in 2 minutes. We're not gonna fuck with vote reason there. Cool. Votes are in. Page is broken. Let's see if we can get another vote in with this fix real quick. We'll see how quickly Claude does this. Cool. Restart the server. Refresh the page. We have 38 seconds left to vote. Can we get a third vote in here? Vote yes. This guy already vote? Why can't that guy vote? Oh, you already voted. Did Bob vote? Bob voted. Oh, 3 votes. Everybody voted. Gosh darn. Alright. No sweat. We'll work on this. We did get Earl down here with their vote reason. That's super cool. I like that. Alright. Can you guys even see that? Yeah, you can. Alright. People are now telling us why they're voting and what they're voting. That's cool. I like that. Proposed actions. Update 1 navigator. Cool beans. Cool beans. Nice. Nice. Thanks, Christopher. Alright. 20 seconds, y'all. Let's get this new navigator in here. I'll try to onboard somebody through the navigator and then keep chugging along. Let's check my notes real quick. Fix that one. We have an edge case to test and a few other things to work through. We got a long road ahead of us on this project. This is a pretty large project here. Alright, this thing should be ready to process. Waiting for the blockchain to update. There we go. Process. Keep our eye on the indexer. Boom, navigator set. Alright. So, now, go to navigators. We have this old ERC20 disabled. We have this new ERC20, and we're going to try to onboard through the ERC20. So I think it's address 5? Address 5? Yeah, address 5 is not a member. But let's try to mint 300 shares with 300 of our tokens. So this is a permit process, so we should just have to sign and submit. So we're signing the permit message and signing the transaction. Boom, boom. Transaction went through. Nice. Shares have been minted. Hell yeah. Successfully onboarded. Now we've go to members. Boom, here we go. We got our new member. We'll call him Rick. Let's give Rick an avatar here. There's Rick. I like that one. Rick with the stash. I don't want to call him Christopher. We'll call him Rick. Rick. There you go. Rick now has 300 shares. Dang, that dude showed up with big bags. Big bags and test tokens. Boom. Transaction submitted. Nice. Nice. Alright. Refresh this. Uh-oh. There he is. Alright. Alright, so Rick, Bob, and Alice. Rock and roll. Rock and roll, guys. Okay, so now when we look at the treasury, we have 6 Quai tokens. And this is taking its sweet time here. We should see 300 test tokens. Let's check the multi-sig. Yeah, there it is. 300 test tokens. Okay. Okay, let's work through this glitch here. Okay. Now I just onboarded via ERC20 Tribute Navigator with 300 TST, but in the treasury page I'm only seeing this on this page. What up, Michele? Welcome to the chat. Glad to have you. Hope you're having a good one, man. Happy Monday to everybody. Happy Monday. Let's get you hooked up with some Quai. There you go, man. Welcome to the chat. Okay, is this fixed then? Let's make sure this is fixed. Hard refresh. Nope. Nope. Said the guild token address from the database is lowercase, but Quai requires proper checksum address for contract calls. We're all silently failing. However, on the treasury page, just null. Failures are visible in the console. Let's check the console here. Oh, I gotta delete the filter. Let's see here. Yeah. Still just says loading. Also should not be calling the RPC endpoint directly, as this will always fail. We should only use the wallet connection to query the blockchain. I realize we also need a we need a new environment variable here. Invite. What was it looking for? Oh yeah, that one. Clean build. Here's a fix. We will never be able to use get JSON RPC provider, as the RPC endpoint doesn't allow this cores. Get it right, Claude. Cores, man. Cores. Alright. No, it's not working, man. It's not working, man. Okay. Galley Rip, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. Let's get you hooked up with some Quai. How come it is always hard to find your user? There you go, man. Thanks for joining the chat. Like always, folks, check the QR code up above. If you want to get your hands on some Quai, just say hi in the chat and we'll hook you up. Okay, so trying another fix here. Refresh. This is still not working. Do I need to set my wallet connect code? God damn it. Let's try this. Sorry guys, stand by. More. Let's snag this real quick. This is still not working.
Centralized pharaohs, empires of dust. We crush their pyramids, rebuild and trust. Digital chants, miners hum the hymn. Proof of work, armies tearing the skin. Fiat kings tremble in their castles on sand. The people rise up with code in their hand. A ledger of freedom, no chains to bind.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, it works now, but takes a long time. Let's review how we're doing this and look for opportunities to improve it. Copy console, paste.
In the temple of blocks where the code is tight, casting spells in the ledger through the shadowy night. Merge mining rituals, coins intertwine. Quai and Doge, a digital shrine. Fiat whispers, snakes in disguise. Central banks printing lies. Eyes on the prize, wizards in the matrix, running on chains, breaking the shackles, no room for the stains. Cryptic alchemy, Quai and Doge combine. Fiat falls apart.
Stop. I set a project ID in the .env. Right? It's in there. Oh, I'm using the wrong project ID. What the heck? Whoops. Fixed it. Huh? Wrong project ID. Alright. That's better. But why is this taking so long? This loading should not be taking so long. There we go. Alright. Okay. The 4 3s are gone, but it still takes 5-10 seconds to load. batch all calls into a single promise.all, and for token metadata to cache since it never changes. Okay, we'll try that. Okay, let's try this. And let's refresh. Loading. This still takes a long time. Okay. Alright, that still takes a long time. This still takes approximately 10 seconds to load. Also, the display has the token, address, and balance on the same line. We should also add a copy button for the token address. I mean, it's clearly working, but that takes way too long. Each RPC call through Pelagus takes 1 to 2 seconds round trip. Maybe we can get token metadata from the indexer. Let me also add a shimmer skeleton for the balance while it loads to make it feel faster. Okay. Cool. Let's try that. This has unknown token. Okay. That's not ideal. Now it's not loading at all. Okay, now does it load ever? The token details never load. All I see is the following. Additionally, a loading skeleton for the Quai balance isn't needed, as that information arrives almost instantly. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. I Galurept, your building sigil isn't helping me right now. We have effort medium. Let's switch effort to high. Let's see what that does. Yeah, I was aware about CoinX. Don't know much about that exchange, by the way. And it looks like Orchard just went down. What the heck? Well, obviously this won't work if the RPCs are down. What the heck? Shakar is hot on the trigger. He's restarting it. Okay. Alright. Link is broken. Oh, it's private. My bad. Oh, my bad, guys. The DAO ships repos are all fucking private. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. Let's make these public, shall we? Change visibility. Change the public. Huh, huh. Oh, we gotta make our repos public, y'all. Dang. Dang. I just honey dick some friends with that private repo link. My bad, folks. My bad. My bad. Public, public. Indexer. Settings. Public. I want to make this repo public. I have read and understand these effects. Make this repo public. Whoopsie dipsies. Alright. Alright, Indexer's back. Orchard is back. Let's refresh this page. Let's do it. Let's go. Hard refresh. Can you do it? There we go. Okay. All right. All right. That didn't make it any faster, but we shouldn't say unknown token instead of loading. This is not accurate since we're actually loading the details. Sheesh. What up, Wolf? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, we've been on CoinX for a while. You know, I'm not sure why we don't market it. But I don't know much about it at all, honestly. I'm a lazy American user who, frankly, only has a Kraken account. But welcome to the chat, Wolf. Glad to have you. Let's hook you up with some Quai. Good old Wolf Yugen. Wolf. You need to post more, man. I got nothing to tip. I got nothing to tip. Let's see her. Did you already reply? No, you didn't reply, man. Well, what do I tip? Wolf? What should I tip here? The dead cat bounce? All these are reposts. Alright, I guess I'll tip this. Wolf, we need some tweets, man. Alright, so that, yeah. Okay, I really don't think loading the token details should take this long. It's so much faster on other websites. Let's dig into this to try to understand why it's taking so long. Let me add timing instrumentation to understand exactly where the time is spent. All right. We're gonna reload this page here. First, let's restart the server. Alright, now refresh, and we'll filter on treasury. Yeah, you're using the JSON RPC provider, which doesn't work. Why are you using the JSON RPC provider? Yeah, the browser provider. Duh. Duh. Looks like you're still trying to use the JSON RPC provider, which won't work on the website due to cores. Duh! I knew this was taking way too freaking long. Okay. Did you understand that we should never depend on the JSON RPC provider? It will never work in a browser due to cores on the RPC endpoint. We should only ever use the browser wallet provider. Yes, remove it from base service. We never, ever, ever want to use this. How many times do I need to tell you? Seriously. Seriously. Boom! Instant! Done! It works! Gosh, that, like, why was that so hard? Yeah, it's a fundamental architect. It's not a constraint. It's just not the way you're supposed to do things, Claude. Gosh. What up, Ebo? Welcome to the chat, man. Ebo Quai in the house. Where'd you go? Ebo Quai? Ebo Quai? Where are you, Ebo? How come I can't find you in my search? What's going on here? X is broken. Done. JSON RPC provider completely removed from base service. A class no longer creates a JSON RPC provider in the constructor. Falls back to direct RPC with no wallets connected. Requires Vite RPC URL at construction time. Sure. Oh, what did you just buy? Oh, you got your honey, man. Congrats on the honey purchased with Quai. Good work, man. Good work. That's a nice looking watch you got there, Ebo. Monster Energy too? Dang. This guy's cooking. This guy's cooking. Alright. Holy cow, where were we, folks? Where were we? Okay, so we are onboarding through the onboard navigator. We're onboarding through the Tribute Navigator. Proposals are going through. Members are doing cool things. We need to test this reasoning thing again. So for votes, let's drop some more Quai in here. Actually, I'm just gonna ask for one Quai. Let's just do a funding proposal. Send Bob one Quai. The recipient address will be Bob. If I can type the password correctly. Come on. Alright. Bob. Bob is gonna get one Quai. Submit funding proposal. There we go. Alright. We're gonna vote yes. And then we're gonna give it a reason. Our reason is gonna be Bob is poor. Nope. Nope. That's not working. Nope. That's not working. Alright. Alright. We still haven't fixed the focus stealing on the voting reason modal post voting. I still can't effectively type out a reason for the vote. Gosh dang. Gosh dang, this is frustrating. We do have Rick. Rick did provide a reason though. Reason is B. All right, we gotta stabilize the props. We're stabilizing the props. Tell me about this honey, Ebo. What makes this honey so amazing? Claude is cooking right now. I really, really want this to work. We have so many things to test, guys. So many things to test. So many things to build out. I was just thinking through the NFT gating navigator that Christopher was asking about. I don't know if the Quai onboarder or the ERC20 onboarder actually implements a whitelist. Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, we already voted. Let's see if Bob can vote. Bob votes. Let's see if he can give a reason. I'm poor. Yeah, that worked. Alright, that worked. Alright. Let's switch to Alice. Let's let Alice vote. Let's have Alice say Bob is poor. Bob is poor. Feed the man. Post. Boom. 3 votes. Now when we refresh, we got vote reasons down here. I like it. I like it. Alright, so this is about to end its voting period in about a minute. We'll work through this. What else do we have to work on? Okay, that's finally solved. Okay. Alright, we have an edge case we gotta work through eventually here. Okay, that worked. Thanks. Cool beans. Cool beans. Let me think about this for a second. Let's process this, and then we have to test our gas issue previously. Let's go back to the gas issue we experienced processing a membership proposal. Can you point to exactly where we're setting the gas limit on that transaction? In DAO service. We shouldn't need to set a gas limit. We need to help the Quai team troubleshoot gas estimation issues on Orchard with the Pelagus wallet. To remove the hard coding, let's not set a gas limit so I can test. Alright, so now we let the wallet handle gas natively. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? First, let's try processing this proposal. Sign, what does this do? This spends Quai. So what does Bob have right now? 428. Did that fail again? No, it went out. Recipient 1 Quai. Let's check Bob's address here. This says 481, but he actually has 482, so it looks like that went through. Looks like that went through. Okay, with that, do we need a new member? What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try adding address 6 here. Copy address. Members. Proposals. New proposal. Membership. Add Lisa. We'll give her 50 shares. And let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. Orchard's a little slow right now. Alright. Vote yes. Lisa rules. That's why. That's why we're voting yes. Bob says Lisa rules. Alright, let's get another vote in here. Vote yes. Skip. Vote submitted. That should update. Let's get a third vote in here. Why can't? Oh, Carol has no voting power. That's right. Proposals, voting. Let's make that note. Members who have delegated away their votes are still presented with the option to vote on proposals which fail. We should instead show those members details about who their vote is delegated to and whether or not that individual has voted and what they voted. Yes, no, why. Alright, skip. Alright, 3 votes in. Well, that's cooking. We'll ask Claude to work on this. Cool. Cool. Progress, guys. Making good progress today. I really hope this proposal processes. I hope it was just a glitch. That's my hope. That's my hope. Alright, yep. Waiting on the voting period to pass. Everything else is cooking, guys. Let's see if we can get this proposal actions updated. Looks like our indexer's getting some interesting errors too. Might need to look into that later. File. DAO ships indexer. File. Yeah. Okay. I have to keep my eye peeled for another warn message on the indexer. This app is getting a little out of control. We might have to do an audit round eventually here pretty soon. Alright, clean build, restart. Let's refresh, go back to Carol, and we should see that we cannot vote. Oh, now we can process though. Alright, well, let's process. No. No, not yet. There we go. Process proposal. Hopefully this works. Transaction confirmed. Process proposal. And nothing else worked. Okay. Let's get this transaction information. Okay. Since we removed the gas limit, the last processed proposal fails. Can we document what we know for the Quai devs? Yeah, we need to capture this. We shouldn't have to set gas limit, but as many details about the transaction we can collect for the developers to understand in detail, the better. Alright. Alright. More gas issues. What are we listening to? Sheesh. Sheesh. Yes. Re-add the gas limit. Override. Alright, let's, this is in contracts? Okay. I guess that's one place to put it. Do you see any warrants? Let's knock this out real quick. There's a warning error in the indexer. I want to investigate. Here it is. Let's seen an interesting warn error in the indexer. Alright, let's fire up Visual Studio Code. Open DAO ships contracts. Git add dot. Yep. Git commit gas estimation analysis. Git push. Alright. Let us allow us to read this together, y'all. We're gonna read this together. So, github.com/DAOships, repositories, contracts, docs. Succeeds on chain, but with action failed equal true when the wallet node's gas estimation is used without a manual gas limit override. The exec transaction from module delegate call runs out of gas. The try catch catches it, and the proposal is marked as process. The user sees a successful transaction, but the governance action never executes. Setting gas limit fixes the issue. Without the override, the wallet estimate gas is insufficient for the inner call chain. Vault, multi-send call only. Proposals that failed. Mint shares 50. Same data. No gas limit override. Proposals that succeeded. Has gas limit. Estimate 1.5. Transfer 1 Quai. Process proposal is a deep call chain that gas estimation doesn't fully account for. Gas estimation appears to only account for the outer try-catch path, not the full inner delegate call chain. This means ETH estimate gas returns gas needed for proposal to be marked as processed, but not enough for the actual governance action to execute. I'm curious, since we're using Pelagus wallet via wallet connect, is it possible to try Quai estimate gas instead of ETH estimate gas? The issue isn't which RPC method is called, it's how the node implements gas estimation for try-catch blocks. Both would have the same behavior since estimation logic is in the node, not in the method name. Okay. Hypothesis. ETH estimate gas simulates the transaction will succeed. However, the simulation follows a failure path and the function completes. The gas estimate reflects this shorter execution time. Alright. We'll let Shakar know. Hopefully this is helpful. Alright. Well, hopefully that's helpful. Meanwhile, We re-added with a comment pointing to the bug report, so it's easy to find and remove once Quai team fixes the estimation. Rock and roll. All right. What's next, y'all? What's next? Oh, let's check in on that warn. Da, 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 da. Okay, pruning, warning is nothing we need to worry about. We can close that. 5. Don't need to worry about this. We can close this. Rock and roll, guys. Rock and roll. Where are we at right now? We got about 20 minutes remaining. What's on our scratch pad right now? Da, 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 da. Oh, we need to test people who can't vote. Let's test that. People who can't vote because of delegates. They should have a different UI experience here. So proposals. Let's do a new proposal. Let's try to add Lisa again. Add Lisa. God dang it. Why is this password so hard to type? Okay, as address 1, we want to add Lisa, who's address 6. Give her 50 shares. Submit the proposal. Alright. Proposal processed. Vote yes. No reasoning. That's in. Let's let Bob vote. We don't need a reason. Bob voted. Yep, 2 votes. You already voted. Let's see what Carol sees. Your delegate voted yes. Your voting power is delegated too. Okay. Now for members who have delegated away their votes, we're seeing the following. Can we add the delegate profile details when it exists? Let's do that. And let's get a 3rd vote in here. Now let's add to the scratch pad. After voting and the voting progress updates, the actions still show the option to vote yes, no, when it should be updated with you already, with the already voted copy. Skip. Oh, that does work actually. Adding the delegate profile query, pass it to proposal actions. We're cooking, guys. We're cooking. Here we go. Let's go back to Carol. Now she sees Bob. Beautiful. Your voting power is delegated to Bob. Your delegate voted yes. Good for them. Good for them. Alright, rock and roll, guys. So this is quick now. Test tokens, nice. Navigators is looking beautiful. Can join the DAO. The permit worked with the RC20 navigator. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Settings is looking good for now. We've tested funding, we've tested membership. Guild tokens is working, navigators is working. Update profile. Let's try an announcement. We haven't tried one of these before. This is we're still building. Bear with us, folks. DAO announcement 0. Let everyone know where we're at. This is a test DAO. We're still building. Bear with us. We need to submit one Quai to submit the proposal. Because we are Carol right now, I believe. Yep, we're Carol. Boom. Proposed actions. Alright, we need on DAO announcement proposals. The announcement details should be on the proposal details page. Cancel. Copy. Paste. Alright. Alright. Now when we go to proposals, this is submitted, but it needs to be sponsored. Adding Lisa is in a grace period. Let's sponsor that other proposal with Bob's account. Let's... oh, there it is. It's already there. Nice. Sponsor proposal. Nice. Beautiful. Boom. Let's vote yes. Skip. Let's go to Alice. Vote yes. Sign. And this guy. Vote yes. Sign. Skip. Go back to proposals. This one's ready to process. This should work. So we added the gas limit override. Alright, that transaction's confirmed. Check the indexer. Oh, the freaking farmers are here. What up, farmers? Welcome to the chat. Let's hook you up. You guys are missing out on like 100 Quai each, by the way. You just need to prove that you're unique individuals and not all one person. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, we got Trexium, we got Kelly. We got 0x Bad Tie. We still need Denvium and Irit. Literally, it's all one person. At this point, it's like clear as day. I don't even know why I'm still freaking tipping y'all. I might have to create a new list. Let's see here. We got Denvium and then Irit. Here's the deal, y'all. This is your last day of getting free Quai from me until you prove that you're separate individuals. I'm calling it. It's officially ridiculous at this point. So here we go. Here we go. Where's the farmers? Stream farmers. Okay. X, let's do this. Let's do this. X accounts that are highly suspect of being a single individual. Individual A is Trexium, Kelly, 0x Bad Tie, Denvium, and Irit. If you guys can prove to me, here's the deal. Here's the deal. What is this? That's 5 people. If of all accounts related to a single individual. Here, let me zoom in so you can read this. Okay? There you go. If all accounts related to a single individual can prove they are separate. How do I spell separate? Separate individuals, I will give all of them 100 Quai. Okay? So, what this means is all accounts must prove uniqueness. Must prove humanness. Okay? Unique humanness. Okay? Trexium, Kelly, Bad Tie, Denvium, and Irit. All 5 of you have to prove to me that you are 5 unique individuals. Okay? And I will give each one of these accounts 100 Quai. Okay? Now, hold on. Let's think through how you would prove you are unique individuals. That's going to be a harder task. But I highly encourage you to figure it out for me because there's a bag of Quai waiting for you. But there you go. Okay? Until then, no mo free Quai on stream. That's it. I'm cutting you guys off. You're done. You're done. That's the dealio. Capiche? Capiche. Alright. Where are we at right now? Oh, we're gonna process... Wait, was this already processed? Yeah, this was already processed. Proposal process. Members, there she is. Lisa works. When we add the gas limit override, it works. Alright. Let's go back here. The DAO announcement proposal is ready to pass. Let's process said proposal. Yeah. There we go. Process. Transaction confirmed. New post indexed. Let's go to the overview. There we go. This is a test DAO. We're still building. Bear with us. Nice. We should probably think through this one a little bit more. Let's think through DAO announcements and proposals a bit further. We need to have a way of expiring these or removing them. Does the current poster schema allow for this? Alright, we gotta delete some things off our scratch pad. Da 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 da. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Kicking butt, guys. Kicking butt. Looking good so far. Recent proposals. We got a test DAO. We got 2 other DAOs. Those are end-to-end tests from the indexer and the contracts. Everything else is moving along pretty smoothly, yo. Really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in today. I think we're gonna have to wrap it up here and move on to other things. But it's been a good one, y'all. We got some interesting learnings for the Quai dev team here. We made some good progress on cleaning up this UI a little bit, fixing some minor bugs. Did a whole lot of testing just on this DAO. We have a crap ton of members here. One of the things I wanted to show you guys real quick. Let's play as Lisa for a minute here. I think this is Lisa. No, that's Rick. Where's Lisa? I wanted to show you guys. Oh, we gotta connect our wallet. We gotta connect our wallet. Boom. All right. One of the things I wanted to show you guys is the rage quit functionality. So one of the coolest parts, one of the coolest ideas to ever be created for DAOs is this concept of rage quit. Basically, if you don't like the direction the DAO is going in, you can take your funds and leave. You can just straight up leave and take your share of the treasury with you, right? So right now the treasury doesn't have a lot of Quai in it, but it does have a decent amount of these testnet tokens. So let's see what happens when we rage quit. Should we do it? Let's have Lisa rage quit. Rage quitting permanently burns your shares and or loot in exchange for your proportional share of treasury tokens. This cannot be undone. This cannot be undone. The cool thing is you get to pick the tokens that you want to be paid out in, right? And you can, you know, rage quit a certain amount if you'd like. If I pick burn all shares and loot, it would set the max here. I don't have any loot, so it's just gonna burn the shares. Now you noticed I'm burning 8.26% of total supply. Alright, that's the amount of voting power I have, I believe. Yep, here it is, 8.26. So when I rage quit and I select all my shares, I'm gonna get paid out in both Quai and testnet tokens. Okay, but if I deselect Quai, right, I'm basically opting out of receiving that Quai. If I deselect testnet, I'm opting out of receiving those tokens. So I should be able to rage quit, and let's just get the testnet tokens for now. Let's try this. You're opting out of one token. The proportional value of shares of Quai will be forfeited permanently. I am forfeiting my proportional value of Quai. So let's rage quit and get 24 testnet tokens. Let's do it. Let's do it. Rage quitting! We're rage quitting! Transaction confirmed. Boom! Rage quit recorded on the indexer. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Alright, now this UI did not update. So let's just tell Claude that real quick. After a successful rage quit, the UI just reverts to the original rage quit modal instead of announcing success and exiting. We can fix that real quick. Meanwhile, if I refresh this page, Lisa should be gone. She is no longer a member of the DAO. And if I go to this testnet app and I refresh this and connect Lisa's wallet here, there it is, 24.79 testnet tokens. Nice, nice. Like to see it. Like to see it. Now, if I look at the treasury, you see we have fewer testnet tokens. But I'm going to send them back. I'm going to copy this vault here, and I'm just going to send them all back. 24.793. Let's transfer those tokens back because Lisa's nice. Lisa just wants to burn. She's like, you know what? The DAO needs those testnet tokens more than I do. Definitely needs them more than I do. Now if I refresh here, boom. Boom, 299. Looks like there's some dust. There's some dust left over. That's alright though. That's alright though. So that worked. Excuse me. Rock and roll, folks. That's Rage Quit. Rage Quit? Now if somebody like Rick, what is this? 2 DBD. So if I go to Rick here, and Rick wanted to rage quit, he'd get a lot more testnet tokens. So that's something to think about. Yeah. So, you know what? While we're here, let's see what happens when Carol rage quits. She's delegated all her shares, but she doesn't want any tokens. She's just gonna burn. Confirm rage quit. This modal should update now upon success. Rage quit complete. You burn 50 shares. Done. 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 Now Carol should disappear here. There it is. Alright, now it hit the indexer. Let's refresh. Boom, Carol's gone. Bye bye, Carol. She still has a profile though, that's funny. Interesting. Anyways, hell yeah, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. Definitely making some good progress over here. Like I said, as always, guys, make sure you're signed up for Kipper Money. Retweet these spaces. Let's bring more peeps in here. I got grips of Quai branded tangent wallets to give away, folks. I got like stacks of these things. So just looking for 1,100 followers, and then we'll start giving these bad boys out. So help us share the word, spread the good gospel of Quai Network. And we'll be giving away some tangent wallets real soon. Real soon. So where are we at right now? Oh, we're losing followers, guys. What's the deal? What's the deal? If you want to see something different, just let me know. We're here for y'all. So trying to show you how powerful AI can be to help you build the future on chain, thanks to Quai Network, the only blockchain with something like Project Soap that generates real sustainable revenue on chain, doing more than the top 10 blockchains in terms of revenue worldwide. So real economic flywheels over here thanks to Project Soap on a truly economically final blockchain thanks to proof of work with you know, we don't print money out of thin air over here. We use mining. That's the way we do it. So thanks to Project Soap and all the utility that you can shake a stick at with Quai Network. We are super excited for the current market. With AI coming online, it's going to need energy-based money. Everybody's going to need privacy in the very near future if they don't already. And with, you know, a sharded blockchain, we can actually scale to satisfy global demand for a system like this. So we're building the future over here. Join the future, right? Join the good vibes. We'll be around tomorrow for the Quai Nation space. Really looking forward to that with the rest of the team. But for now, have a good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it today, and hopefully we'll see y'all tomorrow. With that, folks, peace out.